So, some quick thoughts before I inevitably pass out. I think that people from Africa, people from the Middle East, people from Mexico, South America, people from Asia, we all need to join together against discrimination. We need to all be supporting homosexuals. We all need to be supporting Muslims and Islamists and I don't know, the variety of religions from the Middle East. We should stop all this Islamophobia together because, you can pick on the San Igas, but then they'll start picking on you after so and so many years. They just switch to a new race to pick on. First it was the Land Igas. Second it was the Mexicans, Latinos, whatever you want to call them. It's all just a label. But hey, if you identify with that label, then, good for you. But I think these labels, Latino, Asian, uh, Middle Eastern, they're just so vague. I mean, Asia is freaking huge. South America and Mexico, freaking huge. And you can't just go, oh, Asian American, oh, Latino American, oh, so and so, because we come from very specific cultures, and when you just generalize us like that, it takes away our individualness. It just makes us one big group that you can slap all your convenient white supremacist bullshit on us. You just prescribe, prescribe away all these stereotypes on us. And you know what? Fuck that shit. That's not cool. We don't go around calling you Caucasian American or European American. Nah, we don't do that. No, we just call you American. Okay. Fuck that shit. American African, American Mexican, American Chinese. That's how it is. Because after you live in a country for more than 10 years, you know what's up. You're not a goddamn idiot. And I apologize for swearing, but it just makes me salty. So, yeah, Europeans. Oh no, I'm British. Oh, I'm German. I'm French. You cannot just call me European American. I demand that you specify the exact region or just call me American because of my white skin. Yeah, that's real fair. You ever think about that? Crackerjack. So, point is, if we don't stick together, then it's divide and conquer. And after we colored folks combine, we got to join up with the white folks because I don't think the police see black and white anymore. I think they just see black and blue uniforms. I think the police just see government, and that's what they serve and protect. They serve and protect the government. They serve and protect police unions. They do not serve and protect citizens. Citizens of the United States or citizens visiting here or citizens just staying here illegally undocumented. As the other gentleman said yesterday, it's all BS. It's all just words conjured up by political parties to rile us up and divide us. So those are my dots. I'm going to pass out. I change my dots. Dots are ever changing. You don't just take a hardline stance on something and never change. The more dots you have, the better. But the worst thing to do is to be politically correct. Political correctness is a form of self-censorship. It's you can tell when somebody's being politically correct right away. They always say something like, "Oh, well, it depends. Oh, it varies case by case. Oh, this and that, this and that." Well, I don't know. Police don't seem to like me 10 out of 10 times. And the TSA don't seem to like me 10 out of 10 times. And the judges don't seem to like me 10 out of 10 times. So that's judge, jury, and executioner right there. So I don't know about you, but okay, maybe it's 9 out of 10 times. Whoop de doo. Don't matter. I don't know what's happening to America. Just gotta keep on fighting the good fight. Government without transparency is tyranny. And I think James Madison was retarded. Oh, let's have three branches of governments. Checks and balances. Oh, look how that turned out. Government holds the check, we hold the balance. Woo! Federal Reserve, whoop-de-doo. Great idea. Let's have three branches of government, all controlled by white men, check up on each other. That would never work. And, I hate to say it, but I don't think any government has ever overcome. I don't think any government has ever overcome dictatorship. Eventually, every government has succumbed to dictatorship. And will America be different? Maybe, but we have to keep on fighting. Uh, we have the Bill of Rights, and the Bill of Rights has been modified by the Supreme Court a lot, a lot, a lot. And there's a quote by Thomas Jefferson at the Washington, D.C. Memorial: law is like a coat. If the coat does not grow with the boy, then it will be outdated. And I agree with that, but the Supreme Court is really, really corrupt. I mean, John Roberts had to sell shares of PF Pfizer, Pfizer, to rule in a Supreme Court case regarding pharmaceuticals. I mean, what's going on with that? And how come the district attorney, America's highest prosecutor, isn't convicting anybody? He's not doing anything to the IRS. He's not doing anything to the police stations in Baltimore, St. Louis, Los Angeles. I mean, it's systemic racial injustice, and apparently Eric Holder is black, but I don't know about that. I don't know if Obama's black either. I mean, Trump makes kind of good but messed up point when, you got a black president, you got a black uh, general attorney of the United States, and the streets are crumbling. Like, all right, Obama, maybe, I don't know if you really grew up in Chi-Town, but what's good? Like, how come we ain't seeing convictions? How come we ain't even seeing indictments? What's up with that? It's just a bunch of crocky. I can't believe it. Not to mention, Obama pretty much took on all the people who caused the Great Recession. He took them on and put them in White House positions. So there's something definitely sketchy going on there. Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton will do the same. That's super sketchy. Trump's talking about putting in Goldman Sachs and all those rich billionaire sucker fuckers into the White House, and I have no doubt that Hillary will put Jeb or whatever power orgy into the White House as well. So I don't know. I don't even know about Bernie. They kind of cover him in the news, but not really. Maybe it's just like Google News. Who knows? But yeah, I'm gonna stop there. Thanks for listening to the after show. Peace and love.